Some of y'all think you're going to get to a space where you get on cruise control in your faith, where you don't have to sow anymore. But I hear God saying that if you're going to stay fresh, if you're going to stay relevant, if you're going to maintain your authority, if you're going to fight today's devil, you cannot do it with yesterday's harvest. How are you sowing into your spirit today? You got a new devil on a new level, but the old harvest from your spirit? What kind of math is that? What is daily bread for this day? So I'm sowing in the spirit. And Paul makes sure that he tells his people that when you sow in the spirit, you got to make sure that you do not expect an immediate outcome. Oh, see, because if you expect an immediate outcome, you'll grow weary when you should have been growing in the spirit. Oh, I wish I could say that real good. See, my weariness grows when I have an expectation for an outcome immediately. See, I'm sowing for an outcome instead of sowing out of obedience. God, help me to say it the way I feel it in my heart. You see, I am not sowing in the spirit so that I can have that immediate return in fruit that comes with it. I'm sowing in the spirit because, one, that is what I am called to do. Oh. That is my conviction for my identity. I'm not doing it to get, I'm doing it to become. And because I'm doing it to become, I realize I got to be patient in the becoming because I didn't get here overnight. Oh, I wish I could say that real. You did not get crazy overnight. It took generational years of trauma. It took generational years of pain. It took many mistakes. You did not become you overnight. So when I sow in the spirit, I recognize that I'm sowing into a process. Ooh. I'm sowing into a process. So I got to settle into the process because reaping takes time. But sowing is guaranteed when you know what you put in the ground. That's why I got to be careful when I start feeling weary, because my weariness starts growing. So I got to put something else in the ground. I got to say, God, nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. God, I trust you anyhow, because I got to make sure in a season of sowing that I don't start sowing seeds that grow my weariness. As Paul says, he says in Galatians 6:9, he says, and do not grow weary while doing good. For in due season we shall reap. If I can maintain the patience required for the sowing, I will reap. If I manage to not grow weary and not be discouraged by what I see and keep sowing anyway, even when it don't make sense, if I could just keep sowing anyway. Even when the math don't math, if I could just keep sowing anyway. I got to keep feeding my spirit. My situation hasn't changed, but I believe that his word is true. If I keep on sowing, I'm going to reap. If I keep on sowing, I'm going to see what God says. If I keep on sowing, you will reap in due season if you don't lose heart. That means there is a connection between my ability to see harvest and my ability to protect my heart. I got to learn to protect my heart in seasons where I don't see what I've sowed come to fruit yet. Oh.